Overall, I thought our defense played their hearts out. Their punter could have been the MVP of the game, pinning us deep. Obviously, Taquan getting his first real game experience back up the 1 yard line or the 2 yard line multiple times. Did not make it obviously an ideal situation for a guy getting his first significant time. But I thought our defense played their hearts out. I thought the one time we were able to go some tempo stuff and make some plays with legs. We went down and kicked a field goal. I thought that was significant in the game. But we weren't able to do it as much as we needed to in the second half. It became just a field position game. Their offense had great field position the entire second half, and our offense did not. So to me, that's kind of how the game went. So open up the question.
Start with John Sauber, and then we'll go to Penn State. John.
No, I don't at this stage. As you guys know, I don't get into injuries a whole lot. And I do have a little bit of a hard time with our players getting hurt, and the fans and the coaches and the staff booing our players. They don't run a tempo offense. It was not part of our plan. Obviously, didn't want Cliff, PJ, Lovett, Ford, and Sutherland guys that play significant football for us to get injured. But to all the Iowa people out there, it was not part of our plan. It would not be. We don't run a tempo offense. We had some guys get injured, and I just don't know if I necessarily agree. I don't think that's the right thing for college football. Booing guys when they get hurt. But however it looks, if one of those kids would have been significantly hurt, you're booing them. I got a hard time with that, but I got my own issues to deal with.
Penn State and Andrew Calista.
James, is this the kind of game where in the aftermath you kind of rely on the leadership of your older players to kind of like help us along and cover? This is a tough loss. I would think to come back.
All losses are tough, and we got great leadership. We've got a great coaching staff. One of the things I've learned the longer I've been in this is you don't get in that locker room and start making corrections. This is not the time for that. Tell them how much I love them. We'll get the stuff cleaned up tomorrow. We got a bye week to get some things fixed. Hopefully get some guys back. From a health perspective, kind of go from there. But we've been in challenging times before. I don't necessarily, wouldn't necessarily describe it the way you just did.
Coach, hold on 1 second. There's a couple media who are outside. We hope they really don't.
Taquan, obviously, his first time significant playing time is a little difficult. What were the positives that you saw from him, taking over the offense?
Yeah, again, like I said, I thought that one drive when we went tempo, I thought he did a good job making some plays with his legs and spreading the ball around. But besides that, I'm going to have to watch the tape and kind of get into it in any more detail than that.
Audrey and Mark Brennan.
James, you guys typically haven't had issues with crowd noise on the road, but tonight you did. Anything you can point your finger on with that?
We didn't have an issue with crowd noise until the law shuffled. We're responsible for all of it. We use the same system with Sean as we did with Taquan, and it did work. And obviously it became a significant issue in the game. I would say it's a tough environment. Their entire stadium is standing up, pouring their energy into the players on the field, and it makes an impact. It makes a significant impact. But same system that we've used. We've never really had an issue with it. Like I said, we did it in the first half with Sean and had no issues, but we did have issues in the second half with Taquan, so we're going to have to look at that.
Mark Brennan and then Greg Pickle.
Dan, if I could follow up respectfully, was it a matter of that the line couldn't hear it? And did you not see that in practice? Again, I mean, it's something that I know you guys, we're there, we hear a lot of things.
Yeah, obviously, if there would have been an issue in practice, we would have corrected ourselves. It had not been. He's not as loud as Sean, but not to the point where it was a problem. So we'll do a deep dive on that, obviously.
Greg Pickle and Gabe Interior.
Coach, agree your defense tonight, coach, and you guys, Jacob, Pittsburgh, kind of over the weekend.
Yeah, I thought our defense played their hearts out. They were on the field too long. There's no doubt about that. They were on the field too long, but I thought they played their hearts out. I thought we had some opportunities for some big plays, some game-changing type plays. But overall, I thought we played our hearts out.
Okay, then Jerry, and then last question will go to Alan Cole.
I don't think Gabe got in.
Gabe didn't get it? Okay. Then Alan Cole, last question.
You're at the halfway point now, going into a bye. How do you kind of assess this season as a whole now, and then what do you kind of look forward to 2 weeks off now? Just kind of at the halfway point.
Yeah, we just lost against a really good football team on the road. We got to get some things cleaned up tomorrow, and then we got the bye week to do it as well, and kind of go from there. Deep dive perspective on where we're at. I'm not in position to do that right now. Just coming off the field.
Thank you, Coach.